Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is your host Majestic speaking with another live stream event. And right now we are logging into the account for the first time since the new patch update with the Supernova. And as you can see, everything has been injected, so we are all set to go. We're going to go through everything, and we're going to master everything so that you guys are able to see what they perform like in an optimal position. Now, normally I do a video on the Supernova, and I will do a video on it probably within the next few days or so. But right now is a little bit of a hectic time, so I'm going to do a live stream instead so that you guys get a first glimpse on the first day of its release. And, if you are either, you enjoy the hype or you want to see whatever, if the hype is really real and everything, well, hopefully this will give you at least a little bit of an insight whether or not the hype is really worth it. So we're going to go through everything. As you can see, I've been taking out the Warrant, the Timberwolf clan hero, so I am doing a video on that, so definitely stay tuned. But as for right now, we're going to be taking out the Supernova hero. So we're going to take him out first. But before we even hop into everything, hey, what's going on, Bumstench? Welcome to the stream, sir. We're going to upgrade the skill tree right here so that you guys can see everything. And apart from the Prime, the Hero, and the 3 variant, I believe, everything else is PGI superficial created variants. So we're going to take out those 3 in particular. So that's what I'm going to master for you guys, so you guys could see it here first. Just grind through all this GXP first, getting this thing mastered for you guys so you can see it from an optimal perspective on the battlefield. I don't want you guys having any questions before you go in and check out and see exactly how this thing performs. I want you guys to see what it's capable of, and we're all going to experience it first. If you even scroll back to the very beginning of the stream, which was only 2 minutes ago, you'll see that, everything is pretty much starting from the get-go. Everything dropped into my inventory here just 2 minutes ago, so I'm going to be experiencing everything firsthand like the rest of you guys that are tuning in, and we're going to experience it together. I want to see what this thing is made of when it's completely mastered. So this is really for you guys, the GXP grind, to give you an inside look as to what to expect once this mech is mastered. And I'm sorry, it wasn't the Prime variant, it's the 1 variant. That's the one that you get the two variants of, the special and then the regular one. So we will do this one. But yeah, I kind of want to just play with the ones that are really a part of the BattleTech space. And apparently the 1, the 3, and then the hero are all part of that space. So hey, what's going on, Solid Jack, Hellbound, Calamity Wolf, Daniel, what's going on, Casey, Bearded Albatross. Yeah, I've heard there's still a lot of stuff that's uncovered about the Supernova. The first day of its release, you just never know what you're gonna get because everyone's figuring out builds and what's viable and what's not viable. So I'm going to be messing around with the hero. Open up that module slot. And there we go. So there's our first master. We're going to go through all 3 of these variants. We're going to do builds for them right now and take them out on the battlefield. So let's get all of them mastered. These are the 3 that I'm going to feature tonight just because they are the ones that are actually a part of the BattleTech lore. So let's get these guys all figured out. How's everyone's day going? I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're enjoying your week so far. Short week because of for those of you who lived in the U.S. because of President's Day, so that's nice. But I think that's the big thing, the speed tweak that everyone's looking at, just because I know that the Supernova is intended to be very slow, and it does have a ton of armor to work with, but we have to see how this thing pans out. So let's get right into the queue here and start working on our build. So we're going to strip this guy entirely. Strip all equipment. I'm gonna start with the armor. So I want this thing to be as beefy, bulky, and tanky as I possibly can. Like any assault that you would want to be. So that goes up to what, 111? Yep, there we go. And I'm sure everyone's gonna be messing around on the what's it called? Smurfy once it's actually implemented on there, so that you can start messing around with builds without having to spend C bills and stuff like that. So just be patient. And a perfect 22 tons is what we start off with everything completely filled armor wise. So that's pretty cool. Let's check out the engines. Yeah, we can only go up to a 325. So let's start with a 300 and see how we work with that. Definitely going to go SRMs in the left torso. Let's see what we got here. So SRMs. Let's see. We could probably do either UAC 20s or LB 20s. I think I might do the UAC 20s. Let me do that. I feel like there's a lot of tonnage to work with on this mech. We'll fill out some of these where the heat sinks are and everything, but I just feel like there's a lot of space. So we'll be working with it a little bit. Let's try medium pulse. Because those are 2 each, roughly, right? 2 tons. So that brings us up to 77 out of 90. And now all we need to do is fill in some ammo here, and then the rest we're going to focus on heat sink. So 1, 2, how much? 3, 4. This is going to be pretty hot. I could already tell it's going to be very hot. That's what apparently everyone's been saying, is that it's very, very hot. You know, regardless of what build you do. So, oh, nice. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. By the way, I've gotten so much feedback on the Bushwhacker video that I put out. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed that. LB 20s. 1 ton of ammo only. Yeah, so we're going to do... So since we have 3 SRM 6s, I guess we could go with... I usually like to go with 4 tons. Yeah, we could do that. We'll do 4 tons of SRM ammo and 3 tons of UAC ammo. So you guys don't like... the UAC 20s, you prefer the LB 20s, huh? Before the clan mixer 2 AC 20s, yeah. You definitely have to work with the heat management on this, and you probably can't fire them off together, if I had to guess. I can't go to endo steel. I can only just upgrade the... Dang, I can only upgrade the engine. That stinks. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Well, we could try the dual LB20s. And then just... you know what? I'll purchase a big engine. Ammo. 1. Oh no, we're out of slots already? Jesus. That stinks. This thing is completely... Oh, there we go. Well, that gives us another half ton. I guess if that's how you want to roll. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. What the heck? I guess... So LB20s, you can't fit 3 LB20 or 2 LB20s, 3 SRM6s, and 3 medium pulse lasers, along with the rest of it, everything that goes on here. You just don't have. You have the tonnage, you don't have the space. So I get 2 extra slots by using the UAC 20s. Man, that's a little frustrating. Right here in the get-go. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. And then I guess the rest of it, we're just gonna upgrade the engine, probably maybe even close to the highest it possibly can be. If I put that in there, then no. If I did this. Hope that works. I mean, we could do that. 62 kph to work with. Focus on the weapon modules now. We do SRM cooldown. And I mean, all these C bills are coming back to me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like UAC 20 cooldown, you know, we're gonna jam up anyway, so I tend to not have to deal with that. I'm gonna go with the medium pulse cooldown, and then we're gonna go cool shot 9x9. Oops. Cool shot 9x9 and improved UAV, I guess we could do. And then for the mech modules, we're gonna go definitely advanced seismic. And do we have radar depth? No, we do not. 8 million C bills, Jesus. I can't lose the endo steel with this build. 100-point alpha on the dot. Wow. And it's got a 1.04 heat management rate. Jeez, this thing is going to be cooking from the inside out. Oh, man. I do want that radar deprivation module, so I'm just going to peel that off of something. Yeah, I mean, I could... The thing is... Hey, what's going on, Hypergraphia? Welcome to the stream, man. Shotguns need a laser scope. SRM4s we could, but then we have tonnage but no slots. So that's the dilemma. The slots are the problem. It's not the tonnage that we have to worry about. This thing seems to have a brilliant amount of tonnage. Let's see. I just want radar depth. So whichever one of these guys has... You know what? I'll take it off here. Anytime I need a module, I usually... Oh, dang it. All these target info gathering. Come on. I need to find it. There we go. Blackjack 1. One of my blackjacks always has the radar depth module on there. And you know what? I'm going to take everything off this thing for now, just in case I need it for something else. Flo. Marge's bride partner. Oh, jeez. We're already starting on Marge again, huh? But yeah, I mean, I knew that going into this that the mech was probably going to be hot. Like, there was definitely no way of avoiding it. But, you know, I didn't realize it was going to be this much of a conundrum between the weapon loadouts and then... Just seems ridiculous, you know? Trying to think. We could go maybe... I really like using UACs instead of LB10s. So I'm gonna see what this looks like with the UAC 10s in there. And then go with 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 tons of ammo here. And then I could start crit padding with the heat sinks. And it would be a little more heat efficient. So what is this? 60, so we have 180 shots? I think we should probably do one more. And then we can do 1, 2. And then I could take these and put them to mediums instead. Let's see. Yeah, I'm actually. We might have something here. We might have something here. Hey, what's going on, Gary? So yeah, let's try just regular mediums, because then we get more tonnage. We have 4 tons to work with now, and we have 4. But now we're back to that. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Jump jets. So we'll put this... We can't put them in the arms, right? Nope, we gotta take a heatsink out over here. A heatsink out over here. 1 and 2. I kind of like the look of that. I mean, it's better than what we had, if you ask me. Only a 77-point alpha. Yeah, I can't mess around with this stuff. That's the thing, because then if you lose the slots, you don't have the tonnage. What do you guys think about this? Just put a PPC Gauss on it and Pop-Tart. No, this does not include the new skill tree. But, you know, no harm, no foul here with the modules or anything, because I didn't do anything for the UAC 10s, or the UAC 20s when I had them on there. But let's give it a whirl. Let's see exactly how this thing pans out with this particular setup. Make it a glass cannon. Well, this is the first day, so I actually want to see what builds are viable, and then once they are, or I do see which ones are, then mess around. You know, then start doing the old boating big heavy weapons that make no sense and kill your heat management. I'm just curious because I mean, this is my first match that I'm going to be taking this thing out, so you know, the damages must flow. You know, it does have a paint scheme that would resemble a female mech, so maybe we could go with that. Hey, what's going on, Smacky? Smacky, I haven't seen you in forever, man. How's it going? Yeah, we have some tonnage to work, or we have some ammo to work with now. LRM meta Supernova, yeah, right. Probably fit. What? Let's see. Well, I'm looking down at the bottom. You could probably fit, what, 15s in there? Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Smacky. I hope everything's alright. Hey, Evil! I didn't see you. What's going on? Yeah, I'm not, because my Supernova video isn't going to come out. You know, obviously I don't want to cheapen, you know, rush to get a video done and it not be to my particular standards. So, you know what? I'm going to make it... I wanted to do the stream because I know that this was direct. It was immediate. You guys could get a first glimpse. See exactly how it handles. If you haven't purchased it, whether you do want to purchase it. And if it would fit into your arsenal very well. If it would fit with your playstyle. If you like taking out assault mechs and, you know, it's 90 tons of clan beef. So, it's not an Omni mech, by the way. So I don't know if that'll sway some of your decisions. But so there is a limited amount of configurations, obviously, with the hard points. So, like I have standards. 2 times 20 alarms and a 15 with an XL. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Divine Tiger, you just made it, man. Anyone who's learning with the Supernova is trying to troll. So, whether you've already seen it or you're going to see it, it's definitely going to be a troll build. This is 90 tons of beef. This thing is... You could just tell, even in the pre-release, like when they announced it, that this was just going to be a very, very tanky mech, you know? And so if you're taking that 90 tons and you're leaving it in the back to rain LRMs down on people, I mean... Just saying. Just saying. I'm the only Supernova on my team. Yeah, the Warhawk, I think this might be not the final dagger for the Warhawk, because the Warhawk right now, for now, does still have the PPC quirk. So unless you're doing the PPC, like the quad PPC build that everyone likes with that mech, you know, this might be the new substitute. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I'm gonna be putting out a video on the Nanook. I think that's how you say it. The Nanook hero. So definitely stay tuned for that. No. There we go. Yeah, a lot of people are going to tune in for Kodiaks and the Kodiaks because of the high mounts. The
night gear coming down from the city.
So Australian.
So overpass or saddle.
And Stalker.
You sound like you're from England.
Looks like a Kodiak as well.
Oh, he's not having it. That's so funny.
Where?
Looks like you're from
For
England.
the city, it would be E5-ish.
Ooh, we got a little cheeky little locust.
Majestic, are you Brawley or ranged?
Brawley, sir.
Okay, I figured by where you were going, but
I feel like this mech would be perfect in the tunnel. How dare you?
looks like some of them pushing tunnel, or at least from that direction.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some help down here.
Yeah, I'm right with you. LB40 Kodiak.
Guys in the back, hurry up. Ooh, he saw me. He definitely saw me. He's probably going to relay that back to his team. Speed is 61, yeah.
New target acquired.
Woo! Kodiak scared off the Eben Jag. This thing is... I could just tell it's going to be a brute in the tunnel. I feel like that's what this mech was meant for. Like, close-range combat, keep it in the tunnel. It's like a safeguard from everything. Dude, you're going to get wrecked if you stick your head out again. I wouldn't do that. Well, that was cute. They're trying to shoot me from... Oh boy, we have a friend.
Acquired.
Actually, that might be a good target to go for.
You guys push through the tunnel or something?
New target.
Yep.
And we have a friend up here already. It looks like he's getting his butt kicked. So we're gonna turn around and beat the crap out of this stalker. Ooh, daddy's home.
Or two cities on Rodden.
Oh boy!
Rodden's on HB4. India.
This thing is so meaty.
Right, the rest
But
of the
yeah, it's a little hot. I can definitely say that. Losing my legs here. Guys, I need some help up here. Come on.
Coming.
push over there, guys.
No! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get wrecked. Wake up!
Push up.
No! Ooh, that's... No. Take out this... Yeah, we got him before we go down. 621 off of like a couple of salvos. If this thing had some time to cool down,
They're like all
Man.
45 guys.
so yeah. I think, you know what would be good? To change out those small pulse, or change those mediums to small pulses. I think
Check
that
the
would be ideal now.
Level critical.
Oof.
Left arm critical damage.
Yeah, this, I knew it was going to be hot, I just didn't know how hot. And I think I got my answer.
Destroyed.
I have a cool shot. I popped the cool shot.
Critical damage. Ultra
This thing is just ridiculous. Oof.
airstrike.
Alrighty.
New target.
There goes password. Finally taken out. Ooh, this guy in his blackjack won. Get one shot on his center torso. That was it. Right in front of you, crawler.
New target acquired. Airstrike activated.
Wait, he has large pulses, small pulses, mediums, or no, small pulses and smalls,
Damage.
and 2 SRM6s. Interesting.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target.
Yeah, I'm thinking definitely take out the mediums. The mediums rack up the most heat. It seemed pretty decent when, like, if we just fired off the, what's it called? The,
Left
UAC 10s?
critical damage.
Oof.
Left torso destroyed. SRM destroyed. Center torso critical damage. Right torso critical damage.
Just kill him! Ouch. Yeah, the range is very close. Same weight, less heat, exactly. I mean, even considering the amount of overheating that we were doing, 621 is no joke, you know? So, I'll definitely take that. Drillage, yes, I got the gift code, man. You didn't get my email back? I sent you an email. Weird. Could resend it again if you didn't. It's pretty much just saying thank you, so thank you. I am changing my email, actually, because Yahoo is just garbage. I mean, I tried to give it a chance. Look at where those mounts are for the energy hardpoints. I think that's pretty neat. All right, so lesson learned. That did not work. 1, 2, 3. That's actually a lot better. 1.27. I think that could actually work out. If I took these out. A good mouse, actually. Yeah, and that was off of a couple salvos. Like, you know, I was obviously not letting myself cool down because I was in a pretty dire situation. But it could definitely work in your favor if you let it cool down. You know, because I'm curious if my team were up there with me when I first came out of the tunnel, how that would have played out, because I would have given myself the opportunity, but at that point you're just really you're cooking, you're getting shot, and if you're not getting help, then you're trying to just do as much damage as you can to help out the rest of the team. So try to make it work. So yeah, if I took those off, oh, I can't switch. What do I want to put on here? But if I do those, then it gets to that. You know, I could leave it and just see how it works with the small pulse. We gained 0.2 on our heat management from that. So just switching, because it was at what, 1.0? No, it was something else, wasn't it? It was like 1.1 something. Yeah, I'm looking at. I have the Logitech G502. It comes. You could put weights in it because I really like to really move the mouse and stuff like that. And I like a heavier mouse, so I switched it. But I'm curious to see how this works. But the 502 has a lot of configurability. You could set 3 different profiles for it with the software that comes with it. You have weights that you could put in it, and then obviously it's programmable for, you know, macros and stuff like that. So I love it. I've loved it ever since I got it. So. But 17 double heat sinks with this particular loadout, I think that should work. I think the mediums, firing all 3 mediums at the same time might be a little too much. 2 LB20s, 2 large pulses, 3. Jeez, how hot is that? Actually, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, Heathen. It is everything in MechWarrior Online. Mouse sensitivity. I don't know what you guys set your sensitivity to in your settings, but I put mine to 0.2 or 0.25 out of the 1.0. Because even the slightest like flick of the wrist or something like that, if you're on like above 0.5, and you're looking almost in a completely different direction. So, actually, you're right, Casey. It does look like a girl's because my right hand is bigger than my left hand. So, and like obviously when I'm at work, I use my right hand for the keyboard and mouse as well. So, let's try Grim Plexus. That's good. I mean, usually if you're around 1.2 and or if you're at 2.25 or lower, that's considered a competitive setting. Just because your engagements, they shouldn't be that rigid where you would need to flip your, you know, where you're looking 180 degrees at in a blink of an eye. So, I mean, everyone has their own personal preference when it comes to mouse sensitivity. When I started the game, you know, I kept increasing it and lowering it and increasing it and lowering it, just trying to find that middle ground. And then finally, when I joined my first unit, they told me, like, look, mess with the settings, mess with the sensitivity at, like, try it first at, like, 0.4, then go down to 0.3, then 0.2. And, you know, obviously they don't usually go below 0.2. That's usually the lowest that I've ever seen, but... My setting is Delicate Flower. Yeah, so, I mean, mess around with it. You have to see what you like, and you have to be comfortable. So if you really like the rigid movements and, you know, being able to do, like, a 180 at, like, a half of a mouse movement, then yeah, mess around with it and keep the sensitivity high. But I definitely suggest working with it. You know, like maybe try and go down like 0.1 for a couple weeks and just see how that works out if it does pan out right.
Take Sigma just for fun.
Yeah, the struggle of choosing between Conquest and Escort. Yeah, I mean, thank God. I'd rather Conquest than Escort, even in this very sluggish, slow Supernova. Just because Escort is... That's a painful game mode. For me personally, that's just, you know, my own opinion. Just really don't, whether I'm on the offensive or the defensive, just don't really enjoy it very much. Oh my gosh, even those three small pulses bring me to 4%, so that's a lot less than what we were dealing with before, which is nice. You're just not a sensitive guy. Sensitive low and got a big mouse pad. That's funny. Yeah, I haven't really met many people that enjoy Escort. It's more painful to get through it than it is fun. because it's like you beat everyone up, and then the VIP, he actually made it to the dropship somehow. You didn't know where he went. It's like, and it's slow as anything. So, and it's got like
Thanks for the support, Pep.
one thing I do like about Escort is the fact that it brought up the conversation of having the dummy paint job.
It usually works out.
You know, like the dummy paint job that the Atlas actually has. That would be fantastic if they actually implemented that in the game, because there's a lot of people putting pressure, like questioning PGI, saying like, look, we just like, oh, why did you do that? Got a little team damage there. Ooh, okay. Thank you, Catapult, for making me realize that I shouldn't go that way.
Where do we want to fight?
Escort's great if she's hot.
I say flanked race 5.
Yeah, and that's what you find is anytime anyone's voting for Escort, it's because not because they want it, but because they know everyone else isn't going to pick it, so they just increase their multiplier for the next game that they want to do.
Oh, they're all at Theta. Holy cow.
So whenever UAV we could put up there.
No. Jammed up.
Target destroyed.
Curses.
New target.
You guys ready to push that ball on Theta?
Let's go, fellas.
Lights are going and cap and everything.
We got 2 assaults in the middle on
Let's
Theta.
go with that ball.
Ooh, that was a nice little streak of bullets. He's definitely going to turn around from that.
We have to all do it at the same time. You ready? We have
Ready.
3 sides going.
Set, go.
Go.
Target destroyed.
Oh, I just crushed that poor little Jenner. He doesn't want to play anymore from that. 71% off of 1 salvo. That was brutal. That'll cause a couple hesitant movements on the other side.
New target acquired.
What's up here? Hey, Mr. Timberwolf. Yeah, I don't think you want to mess around too much with this guy.
Target destroyed.
What is shooting? Oh. How are we losing all we were up 3-2 on caps. Ooh. Boo.
Target acquired.
More power. And look at the heat management. So much better. Already back down to 0. That's beautiful. That's a very, very nice sight to see. Marauder 2C coming up here.
Push.
Lights, try to stay alive. We'll need you to
Huge
cap
push.
him.
Oh, we're kicking these guys' ass. Let's push.
There's 3
Pick 'em
assaults
up.
at Kappa. 2 assaults.
Hello.
Bravo.
Who's gonna win? Me. Look at that. 3 salvos and up to 70%. I like this build, ladies and gents. Yeah, I know that the small pulses are
Anybody see him?
They're over at Kappa.
yeah, I know the small pulses don't have great
Why
range,
they
but
keep
hey.
shooting way over at Kappa? That's too far away.
Well, they were what took out my leg, so.
Now this is a recurring conversation.
We could probably start spreading out now.
You definitely have to.
For that one?
I think everyone can agree that we want the old versions.
Someone to help you with that ECM mech.
I'm running back
I'll
to
have
Gamma.
the Theta Gamma.
Why do I smell? What is that?
Get it by myself.
That's what I'm saying, ladies and gents.
I'm still at 94% as well.
I'll trade you.
Yell if you see something.
All right, I'm gonna go for Kappa.
I'll go Kappa with you. Got 3 fatties on Kappa.
Fatties that stay together live together.
That's a pretty supernova.
Oh!
Or Easter.
Boar's head! And he's fresh. And he's got friends. And a cataphract now. No! First overheat. Came 5 salvos in.
Critical. Destroyed. Target destroyed.
There he goes. Thank you, fellas. Nice work.
That was a butt whooping.
Yeah.
Still going to cap it though.
I'm curious
Spider
to
coming
see
in.
what kind of damage this thing dealt.
I'm blind, so I can't do anything.
Well, you just did something that counts.
Can't you just be nice to me, Brad?
I just mean I can't chase. So its legs are stripped. Should take 2 more shots.
Wait, what's left?
Spider.
Do you know where he went?
C1, C7, C5, C6.
Kate just subscribed.
Oh, still here.
Hey, Kate.
C7, C6 border.
He's by the Pirate's Bane.
I liked him.
Nice work.
He's on the mountain towards the C5 side.
On my way.
Defeat that pass at all.
Look at how fast Kappa's gonna go up once we start capping it, because we have 4. Was it 4 assaults or 3 assaults? Yeah, 3 assaults and the heavy in there. That was so fast.
Looks like it's not actually legged on the death screen. Oh no, that's one of ours. It's
What
black,
house
so
is
it
that?
blends in with the mountain.
Did anyone spot him?
Where's the spider right now?
She keeps subscribing and unsubscribing. Jerk. Need gamma. Yes, we do. Actually, we don't.
I'm gonna get gamma.
We don't need it, but...
I might not get there in time. I'll crash.
Did anyone see where the spider went?
Dragon, look behind you,
Up the
'cause
water
that's where he
spout.
was. But I don't see any smoke.
Up here, you mean?
Yeah, but that was like 2 minutes ago.
And he's gone.
I got a little beat up, but... That's so funny that the subscription prompt works. I haven't had a live donation or anything, so I don't think that should work the same, because I set up prompts for both of them. So yeah, right now the queue seems. I mean, it's been worse. Let's put it that way.
Just tell everybody.
Let's see how she did. Watch the world out. Yeah, 723. Look at that. And that 17 damage only came right in the beginning, when the Hellbringer ran in front of me when I was firing off those UAC tracers. So I'll definitely take it. We didn't get any kills, but we did do 2 KMDDs, 723. Couple components, but I think that's the big one. The 723 damage, almost 400,000 C-bills. That's pretty nice. It's very, very nice. So maybe we'll do one more with this, then we'll do a couple with some of the other variants. We'll make those builds raw, you know, just fresh out the box. And yeah, hopefully give you guys some first impressions here. I'm liking it so far. A couple people. I mean, do you guys have any questions about it so far? I mean, I can answer as best I possibly can from what I do know currently. But if you do have any questions, oh, that's my unit. Everyone's saying hi. Cool. Let them see the rain. Yeah, it's not the worst. All of a sudden, you have like a fantastic game. It's like you have You have you know, the assists are there. The damage is there. Just can't get that kill shot. You know. Yeah, any clan engine is super expensive. It's ridiculous. You know, you're looking at 5 mil a pop, and that's the thing about the skill tree. Like, they have to come down on the price of things on the skill tree system once that's in the game. It's just insane. Like, we've talked about this a couple times already, but 137,000 XP for one mech, one variant. You know, and 9.1 million C-bills per mech. The combination of those two things is just... it needs to be scaled down. PGI will lose a lot of the remaining community if they make it that much of a grind. Yeah, I didn't see the updated patch notes for today, so you know, I pretty much got home. That's why I'm streaming this so late. I got home late, so I didn't even get a chance to see the patch notes. So, oh God, the worst combination it could possibly ask for in the game: Polar Highlands, and Escort, and an Assault. Hey, Kanajashi, what's going on, man? I've never seen you in the stream before. This is awesome. Good to see you, dude. Everyone say hi to Kanajashi. You normally just sit there and lurk. I've never seen you in stream before, so it's cool to actually see you chat, man. I didn't even know that you were like. I didn't even know you might not be subscribed to the channel, but you might have just seen the you know, the stream that was live. But you know, if you are subscribed, then I feel like there are a couple people that I really feel like I would work really well with if, like, for collaborations. I know Metal's great to work with. Snuggles is great to work with. I've worked with Critical Rocket. Have not worked with Kanajashi yet, but I have just a very good suspicion, a great feeling that if we did do like some sort of collab, even if it was just talking, that it would be a good time. So. But yeah, I meant to mention to you guys, thank you so much for all the support that you gave on that Majestic Series Bushwhacker video I put out. I mean, I haven't had like the feedback and stuff that you guys have given that video in a while. So, you know, I really pulled that build out of my butt. I just kept messing around with it until it worked. And it did. I mean, it still does. It's like, you know, you're averaging like 600 to 700 damage a game with it. So. Oh, Gary, you're taking off, man? All right. You're going back to lurking? All right, man. Thanks for checking in, man. I do appreciate you popping your head on the stream. Team kill the VIP mech. Yeah, that's honestly. We've all known. We've all. I'm sure you've all seen Snuggles' video at this point when the entire team did it. Cause we're all thinking it. I mean, I think about it every single time I get this stupid game mode, especially on Polar Highlands. Like this is gonna be 3 minutes before you guys see any sort of engagement, and we have to protect the idiot in the back wherever he went. No, he's over there. By himself. I got a light. That would actually be fun. Me and Kanajashi versus Baradul and TTB. Because they're both German, right? I mean, I know Baradul is, but I didn't know if TTB was. And I'm American. I think Kanajashi's American, isn't it? Thank you, Pop, for the stream. Oh, jeez. Wait, I'm drawing a blank. Which variant is the one with the 4 ballistic hard points? I just forgot. And I do have the reinforcement pack, so... Ugh. Don't need to go up there. They are just, like, on the wrong side of the map. Completely. Like, 100% entirely going the wrong direction. Except for that light. That's the one thing I am a little worried about. That light mech. If he finds the VIP by himself, screwed.
Dumbo at.
Uber. He's in my unit, Uber. Uber, if I find you,
Right,
man.
Coming in right. Charlie spot.
Sorry, I'm not
Go
sorry.
for it.
Yeah, if Nev gets involved, then we're screwed. All 4 of us are screwed.
Keep him spotted. Missiles take care of it.
Oh, jeez! Oh, man, that Shadowhawk got caught. Oh, you want to play, huh?
Nice.
Here, Uber.
Way to drill him.
Ooh, I got him.
Wasn't me.
Lead your targets, ladies and gentlemen. That actually worked out surprisingly well.
New target acquired.
Uber, man, you're not looking too good right now. Coming right on top of here.
New target.
Yes, Daddy is home, Executioner. Daddy is home.
Shadowcat, you might go help the cheetah with that supernova.
No, I can't hit it. Curse you! Poorly low-mounted mounts. It's 4 zip right now, but yeah, guys, we need you to go help out on that VIP. Sorry, Uber. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, yes. That was nice.
Well, 6 to nothing.
Yeah, just push into him. Seven nothing. Ooh, jeez. Bear Claw's there.
Target acquired.
I know Bear Claw was on my team.
Target destroyed.
That would be awesome if they had, like,
Target acquired.
theme-colored pulse lasers or just regular lasers, even. Like, black, red.
Target
This
destroyed.
thing is just brutal with that alpha.
You? I really didn't like bumping nipples with him.
Target acquired. Critical.
Oh, Daddy just came home.
Target.
Yeah, I got him! Finally, got a kill with it. Jeez. Oh, jeez.
I would say on the whole it is kind of a
12 zip on escort. Wow. I'll take that though. Oh, I got 2 kills. Wait, what did I kill earlier? I don't remember killing anything. Oh, the Kodiak. Yeah, that's right. Uber, my friend. I'm sorry, man. Love you. 2 of them didn't do anything. Somehow they even registered a match score, though. I'm not sure how they did that, but... Anyway. Yeah, let's put some... I forgot, we have some cockpit items to work with here, so you guys can hear what sounds and distractions we can put in our cockpit. Yeah, like... All... And they have to be, Aaron, they have to be all DACA weapons for the America builds. Let's see, so we want to take out the 3... 7 energy hard points. Oh! That sounds painful. And this is just ER laser duration. I mean, well, you know what? I'll open it up to you guys. What variants do you want to see? Because I know that part of the reinforcements pack is what everyone was on the fence about. So if you want me to take out one of them, if that would help you in helping you out with your decision. Two large pulls, 5 medium pulls. Oh, and that what is it? The 3. I mean, but the 3 has the ERPPC velocity. You know, it's only 20%, but you have the targeting computer 5 in there. Yeah, that's what I figured. It would be all this stuff. The 3, okay. That's what I just was playing, Heathen. I was just playing with the hero. By the way, I tried positioning that chat in stream to a position that wasn't obstructive, so hopefully it looks okay to all you guys. So, yeah, here we go. Medium pulse, medium pulse. Jeez, this thing is so hot. Oh my gosh. 0.75. We don't have an engine in there, but can't see it. So we have 24 tons to work with. I can't afford anything. No engine equipped. You want to save? Yes. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Oh, Perry, you didn't like it? You didn't like the bushwhacker vid? Need to remove endo steel. That could work. Yeah, and then we have... Ah, there it is. But we can't fit... crap. You know what? I have to... Because I have to fit the XL engine in here. Okay, so there we go. Now we have some stuff to work with here. Very curious about this, actually. This could work out nicely, actually. 2, 3... 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'll take one of these out and put another jump jet in there. So we're at 1.13 with 26 double heat sinks. Oh my goodness. How's that look? Low engine cap, difficult to work with using XL engine. Using the standard engines, huh? Standard 325 endo, 2 large pulses, 6 ER mediums, 1 jump jet, and 28 double heat sinks. Except to get away. Yeah, this looks very, very hot. Do I even have a standard 325? No. I have a standard 310. Yeah, this thing's gonna melt. I could already just tell. Yeah, you're probably right, Kanajashi. Yes, please, Gary. I need some for heat sinks, and you should top 1.2. And I kind of want to leave the computer on there. So I'm going to try this one first, because this was the first one that was suggested. And then I do kind of want to give Kanajashi's a try with a standard engine. Do need a 325. That's the biggest engine they could fit in this thing. And he said 2 large pulse with 6 mediums. But that's, what is that, on the 1 variant? Because this only has 7 energy hard points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we'll take out the, well, I guess he's talking about the, what is it, the 1? Put this on. Approved. So we could use the UAV. Why not? And then I'm going to take all my modules off the hero. Radar depth, advanced seismic. I think I'm going to use this build for the video, actually. So if you guys, you know, I really like this build. It seems to work pretty nicely. Oh, I don't know why I like the UX more than LB10s. Because honestly, UX help you with your aim a lot more than the LBs would. Because obviously with a spread fire shot, you're destined to hit at least with a couple pellets, right? So I'd rather make sure that every shot that I take has to count. It's pressure. You put pressure on yourself just to make sure that you're actually connecting with your target. So that's the only reason why I prefer them. ERPPC. We'll just do 2 cooldown modules. Why not? At least we'll know we'll be ready to fire if we need to. Well, there we go. All square. Lurk. Alright, we're gonna hop into the queue immediately. Oh no, I forgot the... Jeez. Cockpit items. You guys wanted to see the cockpit items, right? Owned. That is it. Medkit. As you can see, I don't really use... Fuck. I have my mechs that I enjoy playing with, and I kind of just leave the rest. Where is the cockpit item? Am I missing something? Because this is painful right now. Pug in a helmet. Sparkling wine bottle. About to put the spark... there it is. Supernova. Rover. Hanging. I get to go through phase 2 of painfully looking for the cockpit items. Hanging lantern. No. Krampus. Favorite in the game, Marauder's Flail. That is my favorite hanging item. That might be a trivia question at some point, so keep that in the back of your head. You never know. Supernova Planet. There it is. And then the mounted. I heard that not many people like the Warhorn. Just what I've heard. Yeah, about this. That's so far. That's the consensus that these Warhorns are not very good. No one really likes them. Is the Supernova worth it? Also 6 medium pulse and 2 large pulse. No endo, no ferro, extra heat sinks, and targeting computer 1. So far, what I do like about the Supernova is it does seem like it can handle its own. It's no Marauder 2C though. That's so far what my analysis is. You know, it's definitely a little slower. In regards to tankiness and hitboxes, it's got a huge chest. The chest is definitely, it seems like that has a lot of what's going on here. Like with it, when I receive damage, it looks like it's going for my torso, but when it actually registers, it actually shows on the center torso. So, and I don't like to spoil the Warhorn surprise, if you know what I mean. So we're going to wait until we get a kill. Hopefully we do get a kill, so that we can actually hear this thing. Oh, I just saw your post, Wired. Thanks, man. We could put that on the next one. I'm just leaving it how the first suggestion was. I forget who mentioned it, but yeah, you're probably right, Heathen. I probably won't get a kill, and then everyone's gonna be waiting for it. By the way, I think this is the second most amount of people ever watching me stream at one time. So that's awesome. Thank you guys. But this will upload right afterwards, so you guys will have the first glimpse of what it looks like with a mastered Supernova if you're not watching it live. So, yeah. Because the only, and for those of you who tuned in late, the reason why I had to come on the stream and do a stream as opposed to a video is because I'm probably not gonna be able to do. I'm probably gonna be able to record the footage tomorrow. I just got home at like a little late, and then
Come with me if you want to live.
then wasn't feeling well for a little while. So
I can make it to the chopper.
okay, so those bring me up to 30, and the 2 PPCs. It's another 30, so you're looking pretty hot here. Do more streams, please. Okay.
How super is your Nova?
Pardon? You say how fast?
How super?
It's pretty
Yeah, I kind of want to see how this thing
6.7
performs on an alpha.
kph, not mastered, so
Oh! 70.
I'm not used to. I'm a medium or heavy pilot at heart.
Stream all over the place.
It's kind of strange for me.
I feel like, yes, the streams are great and everything, but the number of innuendos that are on my stream, I think, has to surpass anyone else's streams, Mech Warrior Online. Yeah, I thought it was going to be much worse. I thought I was going to hit like 85, 90. I didn't think I was going to overheat, but, we are kind of on a, not a hot map, more neutral than anything. But the heat could definitely rack up, especially on the heat neutral map, so that's why you just always have to be careful. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Don't cross the streams.
Target spotted.
Yeah, we're gonna do one alpha, and then we're going to, and the cooldown is fantastic.
New target acquired.
Ooh, got some meat coming over here. I was just about to put a UAV up, so thank God I didn't. The Nova Star? Is that what you're looking for there, Gary?
You see a mech on my way to you, but I've been knocked by Hellbringer or something.
They're all right here. They already took down my UAV too. Look at all that seismic, jeez. Yeah, they are like right on top of us. And we are right on top of them.
UAV up, use it, boys.
Swipe right on Majestic's stream.
From Early Strike.
Come on, Marauder 2C.
Wish I had one
New
left.
target acquired.
Oh! Oh, that was glorious. It felt a lot better than the damage it did.
New target
Echo! Supernova. How's that thing... Is that thing still alive? I even tried chain firing. I did 3, 2, and then the 2 PPCs, and that wasn't enough to keep it from overheating. Wow.
Weapon
Just gonna
conversion,
wait.
Supernova, please. It's not very super right now.
New
It's like
target
it's not shooting when I'm
acquired.
aiming at it. It's pissing me off.
New target acquired.
So we are able to deal some damage on this with this thing, but really hope that my team is able to rally. They're down 2 zip right now. They have to be a little beat up.
Acquired.
No. I think they are making a push around the corner, so now we have to be careful.
New target
No!
acquired.
I don't want to get targeted.
Critical. Left
I'm gonna make a push around the other side. It's way too risky to stay up there. Okay, so I got a shot off on that Marauder 2. 5 zip! Oh, man. 7 zip? Getting wrecked. Oh, well. .408 with not much FaceTime. It could work. I think I might take Firewired or, what's his name? Kanajashi's builds into consideration here.
warning. Incoming missile.
Yeah, no horn. 1 to 10 to 1.
Torso critical damage.
Yeah, we just got wrecked. This cheetah man. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish here by himself. Yeah, what's his name? It's like totally blanked. I was like, wait a minute. That's the war horn. It sounds like a game show. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we got wrecked. Hey, what's going on, Trita? Haven't seen you in a while. Gary. Jesus. Okay, so let's mess around a little bit. You know, it's the first day of its release, so just trying to have some fun. Mess around with some builds, see what's viable and what's not viable. But I think that's the ticket if you do want to use the PPCs. You have to put them in first in order for them to be on this high mount on the arm. Not that it makes that big of a difference, but yeah. So let's see. What can we fit? 1, 2. And then you're saying a smaller targeting computer, like a 3. 1.15, 17 double heat sinks. Could work. No money for that. Hey, what's going on offshore? Welcome to the stream, man. So, how does that look? I mean, everything's filled. Armor, slots, tonnage. Jump distance, we have... That's maxed out. Go with this targeting computer instead. I'm going to do this build just because this is the PPC quirk, the velocity PPC quirk. And then for the laser duration, I'm going to take, we'll take Kanajashi's suggestion. We're going to go 2 large pulse, 6 medium. I think you can link things. You should be able to. Yeah, PPC quirks. That's the only reason why I'm leaving it as it is, because this one is intended to have PPCs factored in there. No, I didn't put Nightbot on yet. Yeah, if somehow we got to 100, I did say that I would have a host a tournament. Which, if I did, I would have to probably be one weekend, and setting it up would probably be a pain. But I'd also have to factor in, you know, like qualifying and stuff like that. Screenshots. I'd set up the schedule. Three PPCs and small lasers, that could work. It would definitely, I mean, you're talking about two drastically different playstyles, though. You know, like the small lasers aren't going to be help at all, unless you're up close. I don't even know what to pick. I guess we'll try something we haven't done, but looks like we're going to get Polar Highlands. I'm having a great time so far, to be completely honest. I'm messing around with... there's 3 that I wanted to feature being completely mastered. So all of these guys are mastered right now. So you'll see it with all of the skill tree full. I mean, we're getting the XP back, you know, so it's not like it's the end of the world. It's going to be mech XP, not GXP, but that's great that part of the patch notes includes a cost reduction. I mean, you would have seen people just, like, taking off immediately. Ah, Rikas is in here. Hey, what's going on, man? Not sure if you're in the stream, but if you're not, just so you know you are. Oh, Harbinger, you have to go, man? Or Harbringer? Not Harbinger. Yeah, Daniel, that's actually really funny that you mentioned it. No one has found my alternate account yet. I am literally in disbelief. Literally in disbelief. Ishla, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. So far, if you had the option between the two, I would probably go with the Marauder 2C if you don't have it, as opposed to the Supernova. The Supernova is a very, very large mech. It's the first day, so I can't tell for sure. I'm still going to mess with it and give an opinion on it. It's, you know, over time, but, you know, 90-ton clan assault mech. It's, I mean, you can even see right now, this is mastered, so it has 58 kph with speed tweak. It's definitely slow. There's no doubt about it. So, not that, you know, there aren't other slow mechs, slow assaults in the game, but just for the intents and purposes, the Marauder 2C kind of set the bar very high, because everything is going to be compared to that, along with the Kodiak, especially when you're talking about clan tech. So, in comparison to those, I still think I'm enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying the brawly side of it, but from long range, you know, yeah, you do have jump jets on it, which is definitely an added bonus for the Supernova. But we'll have to see. I'm still messing around with it, but so far.
They tend to hit from Kappa from there.
So far, I'm enjoying it, but there's a lot of hype around it right now. So over time, whether or not this holds, just right now, if you're thinking about it, I would save your money for at least a little bit until, you know, people are going to be putting out videos on it. I'm going to be putting out a video on it. Kanajashi said he's putting one out on it. Critical Rocket already put one out on it, and I'm sure Molten Metal will put one out on it. Snuggles will put like a whole bunch of different videos out on it. He does every variant and all the build requests and stuff like that. So I would hold on for right now.
Copy that.
But I think the one thing that's kind of a crutch right now for the Supernova is the fact that this one's... Yeah, the Bushwhacker I definitely think is worth it. If you guys don't have the Bushwhacker or the Marauder 2C, make those your next purchases. Hold off on the Supernova for right now, unless you already do have it. Oh, Daddy's popping some PPC fire. Absolutely, Smacky. That's what I mean. Bushwhacker is a great inner-sphere medium. I'm having so much fun with them. He's talking about like some of the most durable, one of the most durable mediums in the game. But I think what's inhibiting the Supernova right now is it just needs more speed.
Next to the left.
Way more speed. You know, in order to be a viable assault. Like, even if you increase the engine cap, like, 30 or 40, something like that, 50 even, you'd have a whole different mech, you know? Oh, jeez, had him. What could I possibly be getting shot at by?
Targeting Kilo.
Okay. Cannot afford. That was my mistake. Nope. Back up.
UAV above.
There we go. Okay, so there's no one behind me anymore, so my team must be getting wrecked. So we have some friends, not friends, but some guys over here that need to stop.
I want them carried me.
Oh, the rest of the team is over here. They're all missile boats. Their whole team is over. The rest of their entire team is over here. But this is the tanky side of it that I appreciate. Yeah, it's very hot. And now that they saw me...
Push into I-11. I'm on Theta.
I'm not a big fan. I'm not, you know, I personally would do large pulses than PPCs. You know, there are people that love PPCs and pop-tarting and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. I'm not really liking this build very much. Yeah, lay into him with that Doc on the cataphract. Nah. It's a great name. Hey, get that Butterbee out of here. Jeez. I did. I stumbled right into a hornet's nest. I thought they were split because I saw that there were, what, 3 mechs behind us. I saw the assaults that were in front of us. And then it turns out that they had 6 or so mechs that were over the hill lurming. Don't give him your back, he might fire into you. Oh, that hunchback is dead. Wow, did we make a... We did. Holy cow. I was one of only 4 that died, so... Lerms and mortals. Yeah, I think it's unless it's in a high mount. Like again, you have to compare to the Marauder 2C. The Marauder 2C does have a high-mounted energy hardpoint, and it comes right over the side of the cockpit. So why wouldn't you favor using a PPC on that? Because at least then you know if you can see it, you can shoot it. Versus what you're getting right now. You know, in the low mounts, and I mean even the Hero has it in the right torso, and they're not even in line with the cockpit. They're a little below it, so... How much can a Navodaka if a Novadaka Daka? What? No, it's very simple in context what my alternate account name is, but and I've dropped hint, like I've seen you guys out there,
Cap them all up
you know?
completely.
I've seen you guys when I'm taking the alternate account out. I've dropped hints, and still not even one friend request. Four energy hardpoints would good with something. 4 large pulse. Yeah, that could work. What's up, Josh? Welcome to the stream, man. 65 of you watching right now. I think that's second highest I've ever had. I think the highest I ever had was what, 79? Which I don't know why people tuned in that day, or for what reason, but come on.
Try to get lock on him.
Jump on Epsilon now. We will lose if we engage the crab.
The crab is on Epsilon, that's the issue.
Engage it or we lose. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this one. Good game. Dang. Well done,
This
enemy.
should have been obvious a while ago. I didn't realize that you weren't doing it, otherwise I would have called it out quicker. Sorry.
Yeah. It was a good
Josh,
try.
my recommendation right now, hold off. If you're thinking about getting the Supernova. I mean, I'm having fun with it, but there are definitely better options right now for a clan mech. Jeez, you guys know exactly how much my highest is. Yeah, 70. If it's 78. Send friend requesting. Was that Warren send a friend requesting up push the Casey, that's funny, dude. Eight energy, 7 energy, 4 and 4. I do want to test this one out. That would be fun. Yeah, that's. I mean, this one has the three ballistic hard points. So I'm actually kind of curious how this one would work out with that same build that we had on it before, but with 3 UAC 5s instead of 2 UAC 10s. You know what I mean? Like if we took all this off. Wait, what? Oh wait, I read that wrong. My bad. Yeah, it only has. This only has 2 ballistic. Which one was I looking at? 8 energy. Yeah, they all have like they're all energy boats. Except for the A variant. Which I kind of want to see. Strip this. Let's see what we could do here. Can you do the Supernova star? Oh, of course. Wait, what the? Did not say. Yeah. Oh, the missile. What am I? God. So the hero is the only one that can utilize ballistics. Yeah, I knew that. And then the hero and the A variant are the only ones that use missiles. Or can use missiles. But yeah, we can make the Nova Star if you want. Skull Punish. Skull Punisher. Oh, jeez. Well, I said I would do the 3 and the 1 because those are the ones that are actually in the BattleTech space. We could do the Nova Star. ER larges, so 8 ERPPCs. This would be fun for me. I hope I don't miss. That would be so embarrassing. Because this thing is probably going to overheat. And you know what I'm going to do? I have from the what's it called, the packs, like from the giveaways or the tournaments and stuff that they host. I have let's see. I mean, I don't know how this is going to work out with strip mech. I have Cool Shot 18s. So I'm actually thinking, what if we put the 18, the Cool Shot 18 on there? Would it work? And then pop both of them right after we fire off. We are obviously going to have to go with an override. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this thing. Oh, not a large pulse. Get that out of here. Oh, it looks so cool. Meat hands. And then we're going to have to go with an XL engine. Yeah, an XL engine, maybe a 255. This thing is going to move like a turtle. It's the only one I have, 49 kph. And then just cram it with heat sinks and hope for the best. See you later, Gary. Have a good one, man. And then you know what? We are going to fill as much as we possibly can out of this thing. Even if that means never skip leg day, ladies and gents. But today we're going to skip leg day. Ten. Bring the head to 8. Because really, who's gonna take my head off right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! And she's full. Well, I could add armor back. I'll do that. And bring this to 24? Nope. 26 and 26 is what we're gonna work with. Can I swap out another engine? Probably. I mean, this actually worked out well with the 255 in there. Because if I took out the 255, be a man, do it. Oh, we're doing it. There's no doubt about it. We are doing it. It does look pretty sweet, though. Especially when you're talking, like, with the paint scheme and everything on there. I think that's pretty neat looking. But, let's change up that camo. I feel like that would be neat with the black background instead. And I could be completely off here. It's white, black, like red. Actually, it kind of looks like diarrhea. Why can't you change the arm color? You guys are ridiculous. I kind of like the look of that. What does that change? Oh, that changes that. I kind of like the look of that. What do we think? I still need to, and I know I'm gonna get a kill if these connect. So we have to put the Warhorn on here. Where is it? There it is. And then I have to put on. I'm gonna put on the 18 and the 9x9 and pop them both at the same time after I fire them. Oh, you can't put on the 9 and the 18. That's right. You can only put on the 9 or the 18, and then the 6. So I guess I'll put both cool shots. Target info gathering, definitely. And seismic sensor, just in case someone tries to sneak up on me. Just put PPC range on there. Not going to spend the money on the cooldown as if we need it. Let's see what happens. We can make a name for it because I don't think anyone's... I mean, I'm sure people have thought about the build, but... let's go to the most heat-neutral map out of all of them, which is River City. Pro tip, don't miss. What'd you name it, Casey? Flow. Well, no, I thought that was on the hero. Are you kidding me? Tourmaline? Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a one-hit overheat. Dang it. Yeah, exactly. Imagine getting Terra Therma with this. Just be like an instant quit. Oh wait, I am Zool is here, and he knows what I'm taking. I swear, if I find you, Zool, you better run. I will save my shot until I see you, if that's the case. Yeah, I have to. Isn't that what Beef does? He just face the storm. Hello. Alright, I cannot. I'm not even putting my finger near that button. Near the fire button.
Alpha target.
Wait. Did I change my button? For override? Override. Oh, yeah. I set it before. I set it to X, I think.
Override engage.
So I'm going to shoot and it'll be overridden, and then I'll pop both cool shots. The cool shot 18 can only be purchased with MC, so this is a test to see if it at least works with the 18 first, and then if it does.
Bravo. Bravo.
Who is running around me? Aw, what a cute little raven. Okay, I'll test one of them just to see what kind of... Oh my gosh, it puts me up to 20? This thing is gonna melt. Oh my gosh!
Jaguar.
Face the storm! Didn't work! Didn't work! Didn't work! Didn't work! Didn't work! Oh boy. Yep. Just gonna take that one to the grave.
Mr. Boat, Echo 5.
Everyone's probably like, what just happened? My entire team. But look at that bushwhacker, he's down to 33%. Yeah, he definitely didn't enjoy it, but we died as a result of it.
There's bad guys back behind us, too.
So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use the other one variant. Ah, jeez. Yeah, I have the tankiness to survive a little bit, so I really am gonna take my time with the next shot. That bushwhacker came out of nowhere. Let's try that again. With just the regular one. That's the good thing about having the special variant and the regular variant. Wait, energy heat reduction -5 versus ER laser duration. Yeah, we're going with the B variant. I'm going to test this puppy out, even though it's not mastered or anything. You know, maybe a 5% reduction will make a difference. We're about to find out. For science, guys. That's what we're doing this for science. I just keep telling myself that. Well, actually, no, we're going to wind up taking off all the way down to, what is it, 24? No, 26, I think. And then this goes down to 8, right? 1, 2. No, I don't have... Wait. Oh, there's a hard point in the head. Okay, so I can't do that. Never mind. Alright, Smacky, take it easy, man. Thanks for joining. Yep, no C-bills. I spent all my C-bills that I did have on this thing already. So this thing is already in game. So the B cannot... what? Are the hard points in the right spots? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. There's one in the head, so I can't actually put the 8 on there. And I was thinking about just making the other one variant with the same thing, but we're gonna run out of cash. Yeah, 600 grand for one. face the storm. Ooh, he's back! Yes! We must have all died very quickly. Alright, so override. Going for the center torso. Pop both cool shots in sequence. But signs. Could I go? I probably could go with a bigger engine. Stripping the armor. Bring this to maybe 30? I actually wonder if that would work. Well, we'll bring it down an even ton. So 36. 36. Okay, so that works. 42, and then another 42. Nope. And then... Nope. We're going to print it 39 and 39. There we go. We have 4 tons that we can put with a bigger engine. I could technically fit... Let's see, what is the... Yeah, that's fine. I'll just check and see. I want to see how many heat sinks that could hold. If I put that in there, I'd only have 1 ton. So maybe would the 290 work? No. You only have 1 alpha, make it count. Yeah, clearly. I don't have any money. That's the problem. So you know what? We're gonna stick with what we originally had. Just to see how viable it really is. I'll put the armor back in the critical spots. Because I just want to see how it works. Like, because it's right now putting more heat sinks in it. If you're gonna overheat, you're gonna overheat. Yeah. 1 per 25, yeah. Over 250. Firewire just tuning in now. Yeah, I spend my C-bills way too fast. As soon as I get them, I'm messing around with builds and engines and stuff like that. It's just chaos. Alright, what do we want here? The bog. Well, the bog's really hot, so probably not. We'll go with, again, the most heat-efficient map out of all of these. Looks like we're going to get it, too. For science, guys. So override, full alpha to the center torso, has to be close, within range, and popping both cool shots. Drillage! Drillage is on the other side, fellas. He knows what we're wandering around with. What a nasty business you're Yeah, full alpha with 8 ERPPCs, banana. That's what you walked in on. That's what all of you guys walked in on. Yeah, Drillage knows what we're in. He's gonna find us and he's gonna leg me. I could just tell. Don't come too close. You better have long range though, Drill.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright. Now if we look at the difference, 14. Okay, so you're looking at, I mean, not including ghost heat or anything, you're looking at what's 8 times 14? 112%. So we might have a shot here. We might have a shot of popping both those cool shots.
Override engage.
Yeah. No, the cool shots would do a thing. Probably not, but we're doing it for science, banana. And you know how I'm gonna do it if I can? Because someone's got to go for theta, right? And it's usually the far side that gets it. So I'm gonna be Sneaky Pete. Yeah, the heat scaling's horrible. Look, this is all pretty much just to show that it doesn't work. Okay, so we'll have to see. Just for the in the name of science to prove that it will not work, even with a cool shot 18 and a cool shot 6. See, I knew it. I knew they were in theta.
Alright, take out Alpha, guys. Even Nova, and you won't be able to get out too fast enough.
Okay, so there's a friend over, a couple friends.
Don't overextend.
Looks like Alpha's got down.
Careful. Theta's a kill box.
I'm gonna take it.
Copy, we'll give you cover.
Let's try and go for a mech that we can actually kill with an alpha as well. I'm sure we do. No one has any idea what I have. They're just gonna see me melting.
Target acquired.
I really want to go in the cove. Right here. Ooh, that hunchy. No, I don't want to go against the Supernova. Run.
Focus Charlie, focus Charlie.
Copy, Charlie.
God, that was close.
Next target, Echo.
Oh, Drillage was coming for me. What a guy.
New target acquired.
Trying to stop the name of science.
Warning incoming. missile.
What? From where?
Going in for the kill in Golf 7. Push
Roger.
Yeah, they're pretty
Everyone
weak,
push to
guys.
Golf
Let's
second.
move up. Everybody move up. Who's
So
in the
there's
back?
the-
There's something over here.
Target acquired.
Nova. A Nova.
Alright, Delta, Supernova.
Where are you?
New target
Golf
acquired.
catapult.
There you are. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's at 56%. Ooh, there's a missile boat over here. There's a missile boat over here. That's what I'm going for, whatever this is. The missile boat, for the name of science.
No problem.
Targeting Hilo.
Alright, hotel.
Oh my gosh, this is it.
Come on, guys, we got him on the run.
Target acquired.
It's a supernova! First the storm! No, it didn't let my other cool shot go. I hit both of them. Oh man, I hit both of them. You can't fire off both of them at this. It wouldn't let me hit both of them at the same time. See, look. See, I'm even typing with those numbers.
Target acquired. Target
But we did 122 damage.
On Theta, on Theta.
Two left. One's on Theta, the other one's on Kappa. Split up. Fast guys go.
Yeah, the cool shot is a lost cause. I knew it would be, but at least now you guys know. And I tested it for you just to prove that it wouldn't work. But if you guys enjoyed watching me try and chase down a supernova, I know you were, Drillage. I knew you were coming for me.
Left leg.
Yeah, the heat scaling is ridiculous. You know, especially when you're mounting. You're probably right. Whoever said that 6 ERPPCs would probably even might even put me over the top.
Which way is Epsi? I'm messing up with the map.
Fox 9.
Banana, I'm in the Illuminati. That's why it's over 120.
I'm headed there.
Alright, I'm headed to Fox 1.
Yeah, we got this.
Whoa, 76 people are watching right now. Jesus, that's a lot.
There's still one out there somewhere.
Can we top the record? Is the question.
Just pair up if you can.
No, it's the crit damage. Crit damage adds a little bit more.
Alright, we have enough people to stay on 1 point. Each of us can hold a point.
Target acquired.
Oh, scratch that.
There's our
We found
target.
them.
Yeah, we got him.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end.
Get his legs.
We might not have done much of anything, but it was still fun.
Sweep the legs, young grasshopper. Sweep the legs.
Or take the CT. That's okay too.
Yeah, that'll work.
Target destroyed.
What game is this? Hey, what's up, Ramiro? Definitely, at this point, I don't... The Direwolf just has more options, let's put it that way. So, because of that, I would say the Direwolf. Because the Direwolf, I mean, the Ultraviolet, hands down, just that mech in and of itself, you know, 8 ballistics, that's just insanity. It's nuts. Yeah, the Mar hit the nail on the head. Dire for DACA, supernovas for lasers. You knew that was going to be the case, though. I mean, and then what is a? Did we take out the 3 yet? I don't think. Did we? Yes, that was what we just did before. So now we. Oh, we're going to do Kanajashi's build on the 1. And actually use 2 large pulse and 6 mediums, right? But he wants a standard engine in there, I believe. 1, 2, then 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 8 large pulses, Jesus. And a standard engine, yeah. Okay, so I clearly don't have the money to do a big standard engine. I can do up to a 310. It's not the same exact build, but it's pretty close. Put all the armor back on. The heat sinks in there. And then I guess we could do jump jets if we wanted. So put those on there. 1, 2, 3. What are we filling with the last half ton? Because we don't have any. It's kind of close. It's not exact what he was saying, because the 325. If I had the 325 in there. You know what? It's only 1.9 million. I'll just sell some stuff. Just to see how this works. Modules. I have 3 Clan SRM6 cooldown modules and Clan. There we go. Just do one real quick. Yeah, we could do. Standard 325. And then I'm guessing he took the armor out of the legs in order to get it the extra ton. Did he not use jump jets? Got room for a targeting computer? One jump jet, okay. One jump jet, there we go. Yeah, and then he just filled the rest of it with heat sinks, I'm guessing. Like this? I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. Four mediums. It's a standard 325. And then, so what? It's 30 double heat sinks? And 29? So I have the large pulses, I have the 4 mediums. And then I don't get it. Where's the... Yeah, it's 29. I have 29 on here. Yeah, I still have a ton to work with. So would you feel that it's 1 ton, 1 slot, so you said 4 ER mediums, 1 jump jet, 2 large pulse. That's what's on here. 2 large pulse, 4 mediums, and 1 jump jet. XL or standard 325. No targeting computer. He just filled it with double heat sinks. He didn't put a targeting computer on it. Yeah, so even then, but even then, if you four between 4 and 6, is that what you meant? Because if that's what you meant, then yeah, I could do a targeting computer. Because this is 1.3, it has 29 double heat sinks, 1.3 heat management. That could work. Let's give this a whirl. Looks like a good build for a hunchback, yeah, right? So this is a legitimate build for it, as opposed to what we were doing. This is probably going to be the last match, though, so... Yeah, Wired, you're probably right. I mean, it has the tankiness more suitable for a brawler, especially the hero. 3 missile hard points, 3 ballistic hard points, or no, 2 ballistic hard points. I keep messing that up. 3 energy, 3 missile, 2 ballistic. That really is conducive to short range. And like you said, it's definitely a surprise brawler because the profile of it is just, it's rather large. So on a map like Crimson Strait, you know, you stick in the tunnel. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do for the video, is leave the 3 small pulse, 2 UAC 10s, and 3 SRM 6s. That has just a nasty 77 point alpha to it. And yeah, that's what I think that's the goal that Kanajashi's pointing out here, is with the 2 large pulse and 4 mediums with 29 double heat sinks having a 1.3 heat management ratio. That's why I put those 2 modules on there, the cooldowns for the mediums and the large pulses. So it should be pretty suitable and not heat up too much. Yeah, you could do LB10s. It's up to you. Dragon. What's up, man? It's alright. No mad to C or Kitty K, but it has its place.
They're frightfully slow.
One more ER medium. Yeah, I mean, because when you put the I'm gonna use what you guys had said before. Surprise. That's personally what I agree with. And we're playing what looks to be the mid to long range support with this build, so All right, Banana, thanks for hopping on, man. I appreciate it.
All systems
I've seen some SRM6 Supernovas running around that look to be pretty effective.
Yeah, on the hero, if you do three SRM6s, like LB10s, and like small pulse or mediums. Mediums is a little hot, but small pulse works.
Watch out for turrets, guys.
Low signal.
What's his name? Critical Rocket did his video with the 6 ER large build. If you want to check his out, his is stock though. He hasn't mastered it yet, but he did feature that particular build. Cause that's stock on the one. So. I forget what the statistic is of the number of times the assault goes over the saddle, or if he goes around the side and through the delta line.
Not through the saddle, away from the saddle, to the other side.
Let's see, firing off 2 large pulls brings it to 17, and look at that dissipation, jeez.
target acquired.
There he was. Got a couple shots on him.
Where is he?
He's in
He's
Echo
in
7,
E7.
moving to Delta 7. You want to roll, guys? Let's do it.
We're all here. Let's go.
Oh, thank you, Callahan. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was
All right, I'm up
just
front. I'll
two.
go
I'm not
target.
there yet.
took some time to come up with that one, but
Go 48.
I
He's
enjoy
coming
it.
our way.
I'm glad you do too, if you do try it. Oh no. Oh, that's the VIP. VIP just chilling.
All right, I've got mechs here.
There's got to be a UAV up somewhere.
Nice follow-up hit.
Heat level critical.
Okay, so it is a little hot. No, not Narc. Oh, and there's something coming behind us.
Target acquired.
Guys, we got hotel behind us. If I could get a couple with me.
Heat level critical. Target
Yeah, there he
destroyed.
goes.
Target acquired. Heat level critical. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
So yeah, it's... Ooh. Okay.
Nicely
Good
done.
job.
I'll take that.
Wow.
Hell of a job, gang. Jesus, freaks are that fast.
Nice work, fellas.
Great job. I didn't even get a shot. Damn.
I didn't really do... There's no components, no assists. So, I mean, 7 assists, but not much of anything else. Okay, so, I mean, I could see that being a viable build. 538. And that wasn't even through the entire match, so... But that's, you know, I mean, if you put on another medium, then you just know that it's going to be a little bit more heat intensive. Thank you, Ishla. I appreciate it. We'll finish off. Oh, jeez. Got some mail. So, the other one was 5, and that was without the targeting computer. Or without a heatsink. That brings the heat down to 1.22. Throw these back on. Now if I took a heatsink off, what would that put at? 1.2? Yeah, I'd rather do that and keep the targeting computer. Put in the head. That works. Wait, what? Oh, try this out? What the? So I'll just strip it. And which one has the... Is this the one with the... I think it's... Pretty sure that's the one with all the, hard points in it. Whoops. Strip that. And if we go to the 3... Yeah, here it is. This is what he was talking about. If I strip all this, strip all the equipment, go medium, medium, medium. One in the head, one in this side. Engine standard 325, there it is. And 2 large pulse. 1, 2. One, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this could work. Shave off. There it is. Targeting computer. No, we're out of... Let's put a targeting computer 3 in there. That'll fill up all the tonnage, all the slots. Are you kidding me? I'm off by 200,000 C-bills? This is ridiculous. So I'll take that off just so that I could save it. Why is this happening right now? This is what happens when you're poor at MechWarrior Online. Wait, what is causing the mediums? No, this can't be the mediums. What's... I have no idea. No targeting computer, jump jets, okay. Well, we're going with equipment, and we will sell... I have 4 standard 270 engines, jeez. I have 8 targeting computer 1s. I'll just sell a weapon system. Sell some LURRY 15s. What am I going to use these for? There we go. Now I can fit everything. There's that. Large pulse, medium, 2, 3, 4, 5. Indo steel. 1 jump jet, he said. Which is weird, because it kind of makes it a little lopsided. He has 1 in his foot and not on the other one. Then filler with heat sinks. Strip out some of the armor. And there we go. Now just fill her up. There goes there. 3, 1, 2, 3. And there it is. Yeah, I don't have any C-bills. I don't have anything. Medium pulse and medium laser. So we're going range instead. Because the cooldown, I don't have those. Looks pretty viable. Looks like it could work. See what happens. Yeah, exactly. Walking with a limp. Well, the whole point was to utilize the head-mounted torso and then the two center hard points. So that's what he was saying is like, I mean, you could put the 1 on the head, 2 in the center torso, and then 1 on the left, or the other 2 mediums on the left arm, and then the 2 large pulse on the right arm. Actually, I think I might do that. I kind of like the sound of that more. So, put an other medium on the side. And then the other large pulse on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Kind of like that. It's going to script this. Oh, he's right. That's right. Not going to do that. Jeez, this is a process. Because you can't fit the... no, not that you can't fit it. It's just... He's right, it would screw it up, though. Yeah, this is the last one anyway, so... but it is what it is now. And... I mean, with the profile on this mech, you're not going to be... Or you probably shouldn't be peeking from one side versus the other. I have to think, especially going longer range, it's going to be, you know, full frontal, to say the least. All right, Heathen, take off, man. Take it easy. Yeah, that still is in effect, by the way. No one has found the alternate account yet. I think if no one finds it, probably either by this weekend or next weekend, just gonna call it. I had so much faith that you guys would find it. And now I'm just disappointed. Oh, Brian, I got your message. Brian, that's priceless, man. The the taken theme there. Kind of curious actually how this would work on Mining Collective, even though that's not going to be very viable. I'm going to vote. Yeah, we're probably going to get Polar Highlands. All right, Wired. Thanks a bunch, man. Have a good one. But yeah, this is the last one, fellas. So, Polar Highlands domination. So that should give us some good. It's going to make everyone kind of conform on the center. So. Oh, speaking of, in case any of you guys were curious what the deal is with the computer build, updated the BIOS. All the I was 14 updates behind on the BIOS. That's just what happened when I purchased it, and updated the entire BIOS, and it still wouldn't click on. The whole thing is built. And all the other components work. Everything registers, but the BIOS, even with the updates, it just wasn't working. So, challenge accepted, Callahan. So, bad motherboard is what I'm guessing. So, it's an Asus motherboard, and I spoke with them on the phone. They were trying to walk through because I tried everything. And they said, no, it's definitely bad, needs some servicing. So I sent it over to them, and that was yesterday. So plug it in. That's why I love the people in this stream.
Right on the south side, I-9, I-8, J9, J8.
One thing I am going to say about this is especially the
It's a lot easier to fight
that
spread along the south than it is
1 and 2.
to the west.
It's a cool look. Let's see what this does in an alpha. Alright, so we're up to like 44. Yeah, you're more like 47. Wish I had the Jeopardy music. Because I feel like that's suitable for right now. As we're walking to the glowing yellow circle in the middle.
There'll probably be I-9 we have to stay in mostly, and then if we have to move, we move to I-8.
You know, Mar, I was actually just thinking about that. Because that's the high mount. That's the only high mount.
On the east or the
So,
west
you know,
side
if you
than
could
is on
see
the
it,
north
you
and
could
south,
shoot it.
so you're better off being on the south or the
Is
north.
always what I say. Yeah, an ER large laser up there. Maybe couple that with the 2 larges on each side. So you have 3 larges and then maybe 2 mediums. as opposed to 5 mediums, 2 large poles. I don't know. I mean, it's the first day, so I guess we'll have to see how that works out. But yeah, Mar, thanks for joining the stream. You've been throwing some good ideas out there, and I think not only myself, but I think a lot of people appreciate it, or do appreciate it.
Got one in G8, far away.
Got a visual on Bravo.
What's that for?
Meg Charlie.
Nope, just a little.
UAV over you guys. Enemy UAV is over you. At I-9. Killed it. UAV
Someone
is
killed
down.
that
I got
stupid.
it. Good kill.
Warning, incoming missile.
No.
Your heavy assaults have to move up a little bit. If you're gonna move up to J9 at least. I-9, J9.
Get in the meat. Get in the fight.
Remember, we want to flank along the south, not to the north.
Direwolf way out there in the distance. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Distraction.
Heat level critical.
Gulf's in the open.
Yeah, target Gulf if we can.
Guys, we need you to move up a little bit. You can't hang on the side.
Gulf snarked if anybody cares.
I'm gonna hang out with this Atlas.
Got no lerms. Happens every time I bring this mech.
Pop that UAV, maybe.
How are things up in the circle? Are you guys okay?
No, we need help.
Where are the enemy?
They're right on the other side of the ridge, still in the circle.
Okay.
If you guys could flank on that side, you would help us out.
Target acquired.
I do like this build, though. A frickin' Nova, man.
Hit I, Highlander if you can. I, Highlander, I. Everyone on I.
Guys are pushing around the side, Hotel 9.
We got good luck. Hit I.
Target acquired.
Need a lot of help.
Hotel. The missile boat.
Swarming us in I-9. Help us.
Yeah, they've stopped. I think they realize, like, there's a lot of us over here. This Highlander.
New target acquired.
You stripped.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
UAV.
I don't want to go up.
Alpha. Here comes Bravo.
Lights pushing behind them.
Oh.
Oh, got him. There we go.
New target acquired.
What kind of warhorn is that?
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
I'll take your arm, sir.
2 left.
Guys, Arctic Cheetah swarming me.
1 left. Just the cheetah.
Cheetah behind me. There he goes.
Alright.
Nice.
Good, good.
Great way to end the stream. I like the builds. It could work. Definitely can work. $655. Not too shabby. Kill, 7 assists, 3 KMDDs, 6 components. Very suitable. Thanks, Kanjashi. Yeah, Callahan actually hit the button on the nose. Over 600, but no more than 700. Nice work. Good call. That war horn. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right, Casey. The war horn literally sounds like you're ringing a doorbell. I thought it was a doorbell at first. And it was delayed. It sounded like I killed him, and then it like took a second to warm up too. But anyway, so that's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. I'm definitely gonna be I'm gonna be putting out a video on in the next couple days probably. I'm probably gonna, like I always do with the hero variant. That's what I'm gonna be using. So that's gonna do it. Yeah, don't don't pay MC for the war horn. But yeah, exactly. You can alpha several times with that build, so that's really nice with it. 5 mediums and 2 large pulse. Great build. That's gonna do it, guys. Thanks a bunch for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Video will be coming out later this week, and yeah, I hope if you do have the Supernova, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you find a couple more fun builds, feel free to post them in the comment section below, or even just send me an email to it. If you don't have it, I wouldn't purchase it right now. Definitely hold off. First impressions, mixed. I know it's no Marauder 2C, it's no Kodiak. And if you're a big fan of DACA, well, you're not going to get it here unless you have the hero variant, and even then you're limited with what you can do with it. So that's first overall impressions. Definitely fun. It's casual, but it's nothing that's going to stand out really to me or the rest of the community as like, oh, I need to have that. That's a perfect mech for it. So just my 2 cents here. Just from what I experienced. I would love if the engine cap went up a little bit. That would be ideal, but doesn't look like, I don't think that's going to happen anyway. So that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Check out the links in the description. I have the links down there in case you enjoyed any part of the stream. If you do want to donate in any capacity, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to, but in case you do, I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Take care, guys.